Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. Folks, I gotta take this moment to describe what I think is about to happen. I don't think it's really a prediction. I think this is kind of a foregone conclusion of what's about to happen. All right, so the story that inspired me to make this video came from Jared at PC World, describing, a customer who threatened to leave Comcast or Spectrum, and it saved him $275. I'm gonna explain that angle as well as why I connected the story or the video content here today. So Verizon just made a really big deal with Eaten Fiber. For those of you that don't know what this means, Eaten Fiber is an affiliate partner. I don't know if they're owned wholly, but Tillman Company, these companies build fiber networks, and in this particular instance, Eaten Fiber delivers wholesale fiber access. So basically an open access fiber to the premise platform. So basically what Verizon is going to do is sell Verizon Fios through a network that is built, constructed, managed by Eaten Fiber. So what is Verizon in this? They're the distribution brand. They're the team that's going to be selling to the customer. So it's their brand, it's their systems for sales, it's their customer care, customer service. Eaten Fiber is just building the fiber once and then giving companies access to it, which completely changes the dynamic for Verizon, who has been hamstrung by debt, and it's prevented them from growing their fiber reach. Now they did, make a deal to acquire Frontier, and that's happening, so that's huge. But this is big too. AT&T does this, and T-Mobile does this. So now all three are doing it. The thing about Verizon, though, is Verizon reaches so many people in their wireless service that it gets them an opportunity to automatically be in play for a convergence play, where a customer has both the wireless and the home internet option. So a gigabit of service, right? So 1,000 megabits per second. Verizon Fios sells that for $90. They'll probably give a nice $20, $25 discount if you also have their wireless service for mobility. So now you're talking about a reduction of about 25 or 30% in a discount on your home internet service for having the two. This is how Verizon is going to win. They're going to continue to build fiber. They've got the conversion piece with Frontier, where they own and operate fiber. They're probably going to upgrade those areas as well. They've got the eastern markets where they actually have Fios native. This is pretty clear to me. This is a convergence-driven industry. It's no longer, companies just focusing on mobile services. They're now basically trying to double dip on every customer surface that they can. So through their own sales, their marketing, their support, Verizon is now going to be customer facing with more fiber locations through this partner. Folks, Comcast and Spectrum are absolutely screwed. They are cooked because the thing that they couldn't stop was 5G home internet. What do you think they're going to do to a fiber provider who's going to sell service at the same price but give the customer symmetrical speeds, better uptime, and overall a better experience? And you got to remember, these other companies, not named Comcast and Spectrum, they have positive equity with the consumer. You got to remember, Comcast and Spectrum have been screwing people for decades. There's venom for those companies. So if Comcast and Spectrum, who have been losing millions of subscribers to 5G home internet, which is so far inferior to cable and coax, but customers still left. Imagine what happens when a new fiber player comes who the customer already has wireless with. And it doesn't matter. Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile makes no difference. These customers don't care. They would love nothing more than to leave Comcast or Spectrum. Comcast and Spectrum will have one option. They either have to get with the program and upgrade their network and or drop their prices and change how they treat the customer and deliver a better experience from a value perspective, from a pricing perspective, from a performing perspective. And as far as I'm concerned, neither Comcast nor Spectrum has shown any type of innovative edge to addressing or fixing those things. The only thing that's going to fix those things is competitive forces taking their customers away. They're either going to stop the bleeding and adjust, or they're going to continue to lose. I, for one, believe that there's a whole lot more pain on the horizon for these cable operators. That's how I see it. But I would not be surprised if you see Verizon with 10 million 5G home internet customers by the end of the decade. and 60 million fiber passings by the end of the decade. And I will repeat those same things for AT&T and T-Mobile. Same exact thing. T-Mobile's going to pass 10-20 million fiber passings. AT&T is going to pass 60 million. They're just going to keep growing and they're going to keep building. And they've got some kind of an edge over cable because of the decades of tomfoolery, chicanery, and screwing over customers. Big cable's screwed. They don't have the control. They don't control their destiny. They literally are going to have to beat Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile at their own game. I don't know how they're going to do it. They haven't shown signs of it, but they're getting punched in the mouth a lot from a lot of different sides. Let me know what you guys think. Drop me some comments. Let me know what you think about Verizon's investment, their decision to go this route. Let me know what you think about AT&T, T-Mobile, and all of this, and then how cable's going to respond. I think they're screwed. I don't think they're built for this. I think they're in trouble. They should have hit the panic button 5 years ago. But they spent the last 5 years buying their stock, their shares at all-time highs. Shit's crazy. Let me know what you guys think. Drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.